Anna only wanted the wages she had earned, but instead she stumbled into a robbery. In the struggle, she wrestled the gun away from the thief and shot him dead. Instead of being grateful for having his life saved, Steve accused her of being in on the crime. Just because the thief saw his work badge and said Anna's name, Steve called the police right in front of her, insisting she had planned the whole robbery with the thief and vowing to send her to prison. Anna had always lived honestly, but this injustice was the last straw. Faced with a corrupt boss who took pleasure in exploiting his employees, Anna finally fought back. She raised the gun and shot Steve in the chest. By the time she realized what had happened, the office was a wreck. She fumbled around the desk for a while, but in the end, she only took the paycheck that belonged to her. Then she rushed straight to the bank. She had to pay her daughter's lunch fees that day and secure a new rental before the child welfare inspector came for a visit. But things took another bad turn. Anna didn't have the right ID, and by bank policy, the check couldn't be cashed. She pleaded. This was her own paycheck, and the teller knew who she was. But the teller repeated the rule. Desperate, Anna snapped and pulled out a gun. Instantly, everyone assumed she was there to rob the bank. Panicked staff emptied the cash drawers. The manager rushed to evacuate customers, while Anna still thought they had misunderstood her. Outside, police quickly surrounded the building. Now Anna wasn't just responsible for 2 deaths. She was also suspected of bank robbery, and she was carrying a bomb. A male officer insisted she was a dangerous criminal, but the police chief disagreed. They interviewed people who knew Anna. Except for one unreasonable landlord, nearly everyone said she was a rare, kind soul, a struggling single mother who still helped others in need. They swore she wasn't the type to commit such a desperate crime. Inside, Anna finally noticed the teller's strange behavior and realized the bank was surrounded by police. On the news, the armed bank robber they were talking about was clearly her. She was on the edge of collapse. She couldn't understand how her life had spiraled so far out of control, why the world never showed mercy to her and her daughter, only despair.